Hi and welcome back. Welcome to August in Texas, where whenever you get out of the shower, you need another one. Today we are making a honest to God birthday cake. It is Thing One's birthday today, so we're going to go ahead and make a cake to celebrate. So let's get started. Now the favorite flavor of Thing One is strawberry. So we're going to go ahead and do a strawberry cake, but we're going to modify it. It's calling for 1 cup of water. We're going to use milk. It's calling for 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. We're going to use butter. Calling for 3 large eggs. I usually use 4, but I've only got 3 and I need to go to the store. Now this is going to be a layered cake. I'm going to make 1 sheet of cake, cut it in half, stack it on top of each other, and use pre-made strawberry jam in the middle, and then cream cheese icing. And yes, I'm going to wash my hands on a regular basis because I'm not going to be able to eat any of this. 1 cup of milk, 1/2 cup of butter, and your eggs. That's it for the batter. And you're going to go ahead and put this on low for about 3 minutes. This is real quick. Now what I'm also going to go ahead and do is add a little bit of strawberry jam to this so that there's a little bit pieces of strawberry all over the place. You can also do this with frozen strawberries. Just make sure it's cubed up into not so big chunks, so that way you're not getting anything large whenever you're taking a bite. Two big spoonfuls. It's about half this jar. I'm going to use the other half for in the middle of the cake. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and put this on medium for about another 3 minutes. Okay, and once it's all combined, you're going to go ahead and put it in the pan. You're going to go ahead and bake this at 350 for anywhere from 23 to 28 minutes. After 23 minutes, go ahead and check to see if the cake is done, and I'll show you how to do that. Now, here is what you want to do to prepare your pan. I've been taught this from a very young age. You're going to want to add some vegetable oil. I'm using olive. Take a paper towel. You want to coat the entire bottom and the sides. Throw the paper towel away. And then what you do is that you coat it with flour. Just put a little bit of flour in there and then sprinkle it all around to where you get a nice even coat, and then remove the excess. Now, since this is a birthday cake, instead of regular flour, we're going to use cocoa. Make it as chocolate strawberry. And get the entire bottom and then work on the sides and make a mess. Now that we have everything coated, let's go ahead and dump the excess in the garbage can and start baking. Washing hands. And let's get this into the oven. We'll check on it in 20 minutes. Give it an extra 5 to 8 after that if needed. Alright, so it's been about 25-ish minutes. Let's go ahead and take a toothpick, put it in there. If it comes out clean, it does not have any dough or raw batter on it, that means it's done. So we are done. Let's go ahead and turn off the oven. We're going to want to put this in the refrigerator and let it rapid cool. You want this completely 100% cooled down. Excuse me. Before you cut it in half, put in the jam and put the frosting on. Now that this is completely cool, we're going to go ahead and get that out of the pan. On a nice large clean surface. Dump it. This is not burnt, this is chocolate. We're going to go ahead and cut this in half carefully. Face down for the bottom. Put on your jam layer. You don't want to go all the way to the edges with this. It's going to soak in. Try not to. Then I'm going to put the other half on the top up. I've got cocoa on my hands. So let me go ahead and clean this up and we'll continue in a moment. Now what I have here is cream cheese frosting. To get this to a consistency to where it will be spreadable a lot easier, pop this in the microwave 30 seconds to 1 minute and stir in between. Make sure that you have all of the foil off because of the microwave. And if you've over liquefied your frosting, go ahead and put it in the fridge for a little bit. It'll stiffen back up. Okay, and we're not going to make this perfect. It doesn't have to be. Let's go ahead and just spread it all over the place. Little bits at a time. You want to take your time with this. Now, if you want to try to get the edges, you can. I kind of like the drip method. It is so hot here right now that we have to put this in the fridge for it to solidify for a little bit before we can bring it out again, and then it'll liquefy again to be able to get this the sides here. We'll do what we can. Okay, let's go ahead and put this in the fridge, let it solidify a little bit, and continue. Alright, so a few minutes in the fridge, and we can continue on piling on frosting. And letting it drip down the sides. Because I am not a cake maker, I am not professional at all. Just go like that, go like that, go like that. All around as much as you can. Looks like the top is a little bit longer than the bottom. It'll eat the same. And then you stick this back in the fridge, let it solidify, and then decorate whatever you wish. You know, candles, toys, writing, whatever you got. Nice birthday cake. Okay, so I do not have permission to film, but we are going to go out for dinner and some bowling afterwards to celebrate, and they'll have the cake and presents and everything else like that. Thank you for joining. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.